He walks alone toward the end of time. No army, no throne, no applause. Just a collapsing multiverse screaming behind him. Timelines unravel like burning threads. Entire realities disintegrate into glowing dust. Friends vanish mid-sentence. Worlds blink out as if they were never born. He doesn't run. He doesn't beg. He steps forward and tears apart the machine that was holding existence together. And for one terrifying second, everything dies. It started with a mistake. A stolen cube, a smirk, a flash of blue light. In the chaos of a time heist gone wrong, Loki grabs the Tesseract and vanishes, escaping a fate that was supposed to be sealed. He lands in a desert, still arrogant, still convinced he's destined for glory. Then the sky rips open. Armored soldiers emerge from glowing doors. They don't fear him, they don't bow. They call him a variant. They freeze him mid-motion, literally. Every step slows into humiliating slow motion. His magic doesn't work. His threats mean nothing. He is dragged somewhere beyond time itself. The Time Variant's authority. A place where infinity stones sit in desk drawers like spare batteries. A place where gods stand in line. And suddenly, Loki is not powerful. He's paperwork. Rising tension. The TVA tells him something impossible. There is only one sacred timeline. Every deviation is a crime. Every branch must be cut. And Loki, he's a mistake. He watches a cheerful cartoon clock explain how multiversal war once nearly destroyed everything. 3 timekeepers rose from the ashes. They now protect order. It sounds noble. It feels wrong. Then comes Mobius. Calm, patient, annoyingly kind. But instead of erasing Loki, Mobius shows him something worse. His life. Not the version he escaped from. The one he was meant to live. He watches himself lose his mother. Watches himself reconcile with his brother. Watches himself try to be better. Then watches himself die, strangled by a titan. No glorious purpose, no throne. Just silence. For the first time, Loki isn't angry. He's shaken. And when he opens a drawer full of infinity stones being used as paperweights, something cracks inside him. If ultimate power means nothing here, then who really runs reality? First major twist, Mobius makes a deal. Help the TVA catch a dangerous variant. A version of Loki. Another him. Arrogant, violent, strategic. The idea fascinates him, terrifies him. They trace the variant to apocalyptic events. Disasters so catastrophic that any changes go unnoticed. Hiding at the end of worlds. Genius. In 2050, inside a hurricane-devastated superstore, Loki finally meets the fugitive. Cloaked, silent, deadly. Then the hood falls. Not a he, a she, Sylvie. And she doesn't want to rule. She wants revenge. She unleashes stolen reset charges across the timeline, branching reality into chaos. The TVA scrambles. Alarms scream. Time fractures. And Loki, instead of stopping her, follows her into the unknown. False relief. They crash onto a dying moon. Lamentous one. Hours before annihilation. The device that could save them? Broken. No magic can stop a planet from collapsing. For once, Loki can't trick his way out. So they talk. Sylvie reveals the truth. TVA agents aren't created. They're stolen. Variants. Like him. Memories erased. Lives taken. The sacred timeline isn't sacred. It's controlled. For a brief moment they connect. 2 broken gods laughing in the face of extinction. When their hands touch, the impossible happens. A massive timeline spike. Hope. The TVA finds them just before death. Rescued. Captured. But something has changed. Loki cares. Bigger twist. Back at the TVA, Loki tries to tell Mobius the truth. You had a life. Mobius refuses to believe it. So Loki is thrown into a time cell. An endless loop of humiliation. A warrior goddess punching him again and again. You deserve to be alone. The words hit harder than the fists. Meanwhile, Sylvie forces a TVA agent to remember her past life. The truth spreads. Mobius secretly investigates, finds proof, and he tries to help Loki, and is instantly pruned, erased, gone. Loki watches his only friend disintegrate. Dragged before the timekeepers, Sylvie beheads one in fury, and it sparks. Mechanical, fake. The rulers of time are android puppets. There are no timekeepers, only a curtain, and someone behind it. Before Loki can react, he's pruned too. Darkness. Then, a wasteland. Ruins of pruned timelines. A storm-like monster devouring everything. And 4 other versions of himself staring back at him. Kid Loki, classic Loki, boastful Loki, an alligator Loki. The multiverse is real, and it's absurd. Emotional collapse. The storm has a name. Alioth, a beast guarding the end of time. Beyond it, a citadel. The mastermind. Classic Loki sacrifices himself in a breathtaking display of magic, conjuring an illusion of Asgard so powerful it distracts the monster. He laughs as he dies. For glorious purpose! Loki and Sylvie enchant the beast together and step into the citadel at the end of time. There, they meet him, a calm man who knows everything they'll say before they say it. He who remains. He explains the truth. Long ago, his variants discovered multiversal travel. Some became conquerors. A war across infinite realities nearly destroyed existence. He weaponized Alioth. 1. Created the sacred timeline to prevent more versions of himself from rising. The TVA is a cage, and he is the jailer. Now, he offers Loki and Sylvie a choice. Kill him and unleash infinite dangerous variants, or replace him, rule eternity, rewrite their lives. Give them everything they ever wanted. For a heartbeat, Loki considers it. A throne, control, peace. But Sylvie doesn't hesitate. She kisses him and pushes him through a time door, then drives a blade into the only man holding chaos back. He laughs as he dies. See you soon. Final shocking reveal. Loki crashes back into the TVA, but something is wrong. Mobius doesn't recognize him. No one does. The statues of the timekeepers are gone, replaced by a single figure. He who remains, but not the one they killed. Another variant. Sylvie didn't free the multiverse, she shattered it. Timelines explode infinitely. The Temporal Loom, TVA's failsafe, overloads. Reality begins collapsing into spaghetti-like strands. Victor Timely, another variant, tries to fix it. He steps into the radiation and is torn apart in seconds, again and again. No solution works, because the loom was never meant to save infinite timelines. It was meant to destroy them. A reset button, a leash. The only way to prevent multiversal war is control. Absolute control. Loki tries to stop Sylvie from killing He Who Remains, but she asks him one question. Would you kill me to save him? He can't answer, because the answer is no, and that's when he understands. There is no machine that can hold infinity, no throne that can cage free will. There is only sacrifice. He returns to the loom chamber, takes Timely's place, walks into the collapsing storm of timelines. The radiation should shred him. It doesn't. He destroys the loom. Every branch begins to die. Then Loki does something no one expected. He grabs the dying threads, one by one, with bare hands, or weaves them, strengthens them, breathes life back into them. He walks to the citadel, sits on the throne, and reshapes the multiverse into a vast glowing tree, an endless branching Yggdrasil, not one timeline, not controlled, not pruned, infinite, alive, held together by him. Aftermath. The TV. Changes. No more pruning innocent lives. They now track dangerous variants instead of erasing freedom. Mobius leaves to observe the life he once had. Sylvie chooses to live freely. Victor Timely becomes a footnote. Renslayer vanishes into the void. And Loki? He sits alone. No applause. No mischief. No one beside him. Just infinite reality stretching forever from his fingertips. He wanted a throne. He got one. But it's made of loneliness. The god who once craved attention now guards existence in silence. Not because he was destined to, but because he chose to. And maybe that's what glorious purpose truly means. Not ruling the world, not conquering time, but holding it together, even if no one remembers your name. Smash that subscribe button, hit the bell, and join us. Because the story doesn't end here. Every legend, every secret, it's waiting for you.